Hello and welcome. I am new to this, and so I just wanted to practice. I don't know if this will go out to the public or not, but I just wanted to practice channeling. So what I wanted to do was start with a question, and since we are in a time where more information is out, there's more questioning, there's a lot of questioning, and there's also a lot of answers, more answers to questions. And so there's some big things on the table that are being revealed. There's some big things on the table that feel really oppressive, that feel out of balance, that feel incongruent. And incongruent, I say that because it feels like people are upset and afraid because they aren't being held respectfully by our leaders, by our government. It brings a lot of questions to the table. And so what I wanted to ask was, how do we know what is true? With all this information, how do we know what is true? And I wanted to put that question out, and I almost want to see who will come in and answer that question. I'm just going to take a moment. I'm feeling the quality of Isis. Dear ones, when you reconnect to the earth, when you touch into that part of you that knows the earth, like you know your body, that you know the terrain of the earth, like you know the terrain of your own skin, of your belly, your legs, your arms, from your hands, from your inner knowing, you know the earth with that level of intimacy. And maybe even just the journey towards that level of knowing. The way we know animals, the way we know trees, the way we know the stars and the wind. We know our own body. We know when we shrink. We know when our breath stops. We know when our heart beats. We know when things feel wrong. And to trust when we feel that inner body. And what do things feel like when they're right? And that discernment. Feel that in your body right now. When you feel the love of a child, that feels right. When you feel the love of an animal, that feels right. When you see the life spring forth, however that comes, in flowers, in a field of food, bright smiles, a place of knowing, a feeling seen and heard, an expansion in your body, a connection, right? The sense of the light turning on. And that same feeling when things are wrong, that sense of maybe feeling sick, feeling the light move out of your heart, move out of your face, like a shadow over the sun. That gripping in your chest or the hardening in your jaw. It is okay to question, my child. It is okay to question. When you cannot question, that is wrong. It is in our nature, in our own nature to question. It is also in our own nature to care and to love. It is in our nature to care for our community and to care for others. Do not shy away from feeling sad when you see others in pain. Do not shy away. It is part of your compass. It is part of your returning back to balance. It is part of your saying, where can we bring light? Where can we bring balance? How do we bring balance? Know where your leaders stand. And maybe the leaders that you have been looking towards are not the true leaders. Look beyond that. Look further, look higher. Listen to your body as you look for, and I don't want to say leaders that give you information, but leaders that give you hope. You are the leaders. All of you are the leaders. We stand together as leaders. We look upon each other as leaders. We trust each other as leaders. We lead each other, we walk together, we hold hands, we disagree, we communicate. We are what will change. Trust yourself, trust your heart, trust your actions and your feelings. Your feelings are incredibly important. Learn to hold them. Learn to listen to them. Do not let them take over, but let them offer you information. As your mind, let your mind get clear so you see the path of what is being told to you. Whether there's a path of corruption or a clear path of expanding, supporting, creating a place for all of us. Thank you, my child. Look to the sun, look to the stars. Look to those who sit in their heart. Look to the cycles of nature and life and death. Look to the ancestors. look to the beauty within and around. And I just have a sense of Yeshua around. No words, just the presence of this radiant heart. And this heart expanding out, out, out. Hold every last one of us. And the heart of Mary could also be felt as Kuan Yin, Lady Nada, similar. Again, that same feeling of just being held. Right, knowing that things may become more difficult not in order, as we get clear, right, as we step towards ourselves. And it's a feeling more than words. And may you soften and feel. May you allow and receive. Doesn't matter religion, this is outside of religion. Right, and maybe your Yeshua has a different name, and maybe your Mother Mary has a different name. It's the feeling of being held that matters.